You know,
All right.
as good as it
It's
gets.
all you can count
Scott,
on, or it's all you can ask for.
all you can eat.
All you can eat. All right. Here goes then. Let's see. Is it recording? It is. And do I have the thing up? Come on. There you go. All right. Here it comes. It starts in 3, 2, 1.
I put Gold Bond medicated powder between my thighs because it's hot out and I have the chaff.
Try not to run into my fist with your face.
The morning stream. Am I still here? Hello?
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the morning stream. It is TMS for July 29th, 2019. It's Monday. I'm Scott. That's Brian in a hotel.
I'm in a hotel. Ba, 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 ba. I can leave the place a mess. Ba, 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 ba.
Actually, what do you do? What if the lady comes to clean and change stuff while you're there this morning?
I have a do not disturb sign on the door. So
okay.
yes, so there'll be no disturbing.
They think that's people doing it. That's what they
They will
think.
not disturb this groove.
Yeah, they think someone's in there doing
Womp,
it.
womp, womp, womp.
I'm glad it worked out, though. Brian's in a hotel. He's in New Mexico, one of the fine American states. And you're there till, I guess you come home Wednesday. You'll be home Wednesday.
No, I come home tomorrow.
Oh,
so-
tomorrow. You'll be driving tomorrow. Oh,
I'll be driving.
I have news about that, by the way.
Yes.
I have a follow-up appointment with my doctor that only could fit me in on Tuesday morning. So guess who doesn't have a show tomorrow? The Morning
Perfect.
Stream.
So you would have had to miss tomorrow's show anyway.
Yeah, well, it was it was either that or I had to move the appointment around, and this was the best he could do for
Yeah,
next
no,
couple of weeks.
is he gonna check your tea?
Probably. There's a blood test involved, but also I think that's probably it. That's all we're going to do, I think.
Yeah. Hey Scott, how's your tea?
Because I'm getting my final injection tomorrow, from this run before they check me.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah. So they do one more.
Will the doctor do the next one, or will Kim still do the next
Kim
one?
will still do tomorrow's. Still jam it in my butt, which is going to be great. I really look forward to it. And then tomorrow, and then after that, before they decide if I want to do more or not, they make me bleed into a vial and they check it for the levels. To see if you still got that low T. So we'll see how that all pans out, and I'll let you guys know because I put my personal life right here on the morning stream each and every day.
Right where it belongs.
Right where it belongs. So I ate a bug. I just wanted to put this out here. Actually, I also think I got a spider bite right here on my cheek, and also this side's a little pink, but I don't know why.
Yeah, like both your it's like you're the Sugar Plum Fairy or something.
Yeah.
It's like you've got little red dots on each cheek.
This side hurts and is puffy, so I don't know what happened over here. Or no, is that over
The
here?
Scott Cracker. It's the ballet of the Scott Cracker.
I don't know what happened. I have a sensitive epidermis. Always have. So anything could have happened, and boom, there you go. I had tacos yesterday. Maybe that's my problem.
Were they spider tacos?
Spider tacos. Ooh, they're the best. Anyway, so but speaking of eating bugs, I ate a bug, and I just wanted to put it out there. I was outside with the dog, and I was running, and something went in my mouth, and I felt it moving, and it went down my throat, and I couldn't stop it, and I ate a bug.
All right.
Anything I should
don't know
do?
what, obviously, you didn't see it going in, so you have no idea what kind of bug it was.
No, it's probably like it could have been anything. It could have been a horsefly. It could have been like I don't know, like one of those mosquito eater things. I feel good today, except for these two weird things on my cheek. Maybe it was the spider I ate or the bug I ate. Maybe that happened.
Oh, it's in your cheek, trying to eat its way out.
Oh, gosh, dang it! Like Picard in the first part of that Borg one where it pops out of his face and grabs onto his cheek. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Did
horrifying.
It really pop out of his face?
Yeah,
I thought
popped
it was
out of
just
his.
the thing that went around and was putting stuff on him and.
Well, it was only his dream. So you had a dream.
Oh, okay, yeah.
In the first part of First Contact, where he's looking in the mirror. No, it's one of those stupid dreams in movies where they're dreaming, and then they wake up from the dream, but then they were in another dream before they truly wake up. I hate that.
Yes.
Misdirection.
Never happens in real life.
No.
Ever.
No, not once to me. Not once. Anyway, go watch that, everybody. You'll enjoy it. Quick birthday shout out to... so Brian wrote in about his son, Alexander. Remember Alexander called the show? And
Oh
I,
yeah.
yeah.
And right.
And I
The
jumped on-
12-year-old.
I jumped on the couch like freaking Tom Cruise or whatever.
like Tom Cruise. Oprah, I love kids. I love kids, Oprah. I This is the real thing, Oprah. I
Yeah.
love kids.
It's a really weird. It was weird. I admit. I kind of freaked out. But here's the deal. He had a birthday, and he wanted me to mention it. Now his birthday was on. Let's see. We turned 12 on. Oh, I don't have the date. It doesn't matter, I guess, because even if it's past, we're still going to wish him
Little
a happy
Sack
birthday.
07.
Yep. 12th birthday today, and I guess this would have been. So what day was this? Well, whatever it was. Anyway, happy birthday. And he got his Mad Max figure. He's super stoked about that, and I just want that kid to know that you're a cool 12-year-old and have a fantastic birthday. If you haven't already, have one. And I hope you get lots of rad stuff. I hope your dad, Brian, freaking coughs up the goods.
Exactly. Yes.
I don't know what the average 12-year-old...
Switch, and if you have already got a Switch, then he better cough up the new Marvel game, or Mario Odyssey, or Breath of the Wild, or something.
Or
Better
all
take
of
care
them.
of you.
All of those games.
Or all of them. All of the above.
Yes. And if you don't, you're a terrible parent. Just kidding, Brian. You're great.
So
yeah.
so you may have eaten a bug. I think I did significantly better. So Friday we were talking. Ooh, my hand looks. Look at that. Looks like I'm Simpson hand.
You got jaundice.
It's yellow.
Yeah.
So we talked on Friday about me going over to the neighbor's house. An oven going, so we made pizzas all night, and it was the same. It was basically exactly that. I was in charge of the timer, so basically it was me and Dave over by the pizza oven, and everybody else just kind of hanging out on the patio deck table, enjoying the fruits of our labors, bringing me a slice of every so I could try them all. But you cannot let that thing sit unattended with a pizza in it for more than 30 seconds to a minute, because you've got to be constantly turning the pizzas. You've got to be checking them, making sure the bottom's good, making sure the top is good. And
Did you guys burn any of them? Get any burns?
we burnt the dessert pizza. We made a peach pizza for dessert, and because of the sugar content, that one that one got a little burnt.
I could see that. Sure.
Yeah. So people are saying I'm cutting out. Am I really cutting out?
Not badly. Just every once in a while, you'll just lose it. It's traditional old school hotel is okay Wi-Fi sort of breakout, but not it's not terrible. Just once in a while.
It's not the thing where Discord cuts things off if it's below a certain volume.
No.
right? We make sure-
It feels like it's definitely like a bandwidthy
Okay.
thing, but it's not constant. It's like it's happened maybe twice.
Gotcha.
Since we've
Okay.
been
Yeah, because I can see as long as I'm talking, it's not cresting below that green line there. Okay.
Right.
So that was Friday night. Was wood pellet oven pizza, which was again awesome.
That sounds so good.
Saturday night, or Saturday, the entire day, Saturday, my grandmother's house, because she's now in assisted living, and so we basically for the last several months have been cleaning out her house. She's not on the hoarder level where you've got piles of newspapers and things to navigate your way through. But she is kind of the hoarder level of like, oh, I have a really good location on my street. She's on a fairly major street in the city, and so she's got good placement for garage sales. For a while, what they were doing was buying stuff at other garage sales with the intent of just selling it for a higher price at their own garage sale.
Oh. Okay.
Which is smart based on their location. Like I said, they have a great location. They were doing a great job with that. However, her house is now full, or was full of all this stuff that she didn't want to buy, but just bought it to sell it.
She the
the
Hungarian. This is the
future.
Hungarian grandma. That's the one.
Grandmother.
Yeah.
So we tackled. I think we've got this thing pretty much ready for movers and Salvation Army to pick up donations, and I think actually Habitat for Humanity to pick up some furniture. Everything else is boxed up. This place is ready to get cleaned out. And my aunt and uncle's anniversary, we decided after all this, they were the ones who we were cleaning this with, after all this, to go out to dinner. And went to a place in Denver called Barbed Wire Reef.
Okay.
And this place specializes in unusual foods. So we ordered something
Wait, say it again. No, you cut out right then. What was it?
Oh, we ordered something called the sausage party.
Oh, hey,
And
all right.
This was 6 different kinds of sausages. So we had wild boar, alligator, duck, what other kinds?
Wait,
that's
they
like
make a duck sausage? That's a thing?
duck sausage, and it was one of my favorites of all of them. Rattlesnake. Shoot, there were 2 more. I think venison was one of them, or venison might have been. Oh, elk, not venison, but elk.
Ooh, elk is
And I can't
elk is really. I've had elk jerky before. It's so good. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
And then for I had a kangaroo burger, so a burger made from kangaroo meat, which
Nice.
I've been wanting to try ever since we did the America's Next Top podcaster, where they talked about would you eat a kangaroo, and it was delicious. It was actually really good.
Did it? What do you compare it to? Was it dry? Was it oily? Was it? What was it?
It was lean, but it was moist. It was like super moist meat, and it was not gamey, but definitely had more flavor than beef.
Mm-hmm.
It was great. It was really, really good.
I loved Super Moist when it was in theaters. I haven't seen it since then.
It's one of the best Seth Rogen pictures
Oh,
ever.
it was so good. He really killed it with that one. Well, that sounds like you had a really good eating weekend to me.
I did. And then now I'm in Santa Fe, and of course, it's you got to go Christmas here. You do the red and green chili mix, smothered everything, whether it's burritos, enchiladas, whatever. And
that
we're
sounds
going
so
to so after this, going to lunch at a place close by that's more of a chain, but local chain called Tortilla Flats. And then for dinner, we're going to the Shed, which is like the Santa Fe staple for great Southwestern food.
That sounds amazing to me.
Yes. And then tomorrow,
Yeah.
I'm back on the wagon.
Sweet. So that's all right. Once in a while, you take a couple days out, eat the way you
gotta
want
call
to eat.
this a cheat weekend.
Sure,
so-
sure. Yeah. But also, I'm guessing, I mean, it's not like this is like, you're not going to Italian tonight. This is good,
No.
you know.
Exactly. And I'm
Veggie-based
doing a lot
food.
of walking out here. Tina's got the car. Everywhere I want to go, I'm walking. I was walking. Haven't hit the gym here yet, but the fitness center. But I hear it's pretty good, and I've got my t-shirt and my running shorts on. So probably after this, I'll go hit the bike for a while and watch some more of the show that I'm excited to watch for until this week.
Oh, a new recommendal. Hold on, let me
Yeah.
think of what it might be.
You probably can guess what it probably is, based on a lot of people telling us to watch this.
Is it start with a T, second word with a B?
Yeah, it's got a very urban feel to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Are you watching it too?
No, but I'm going to.
Okay.
I'm not going to it won't be my recommendal because I assumed I figured you and I would talk before we did it, but I haven't watched it yet. I heard Trachtenberg, Dan Trachtenberg directed the first episode, which is supposed to
Yeah.
be really good.
Oh, only the first one. Okay. I saw his name at the end. I'm like, Dan Trachtenberg.
Yeah, he did the first episode of the season. I don't know if he did any others. I'm pretty sure that may be the only one he did.
Okay.
But yeah, I want to see that. Charon's
It's
like,
great.
wait,
It is really, really good.
why we're being so obtuse about it? It's really cool. It's on Amazon Prime, and it starts
Yeah.
with a T and ends with an S. Good
Well,
luck
it's
to you.
called The Boys. We'll
Yep.
just say it's called
All
The
right,
Boys.
we're watching The Boys. Damn it, that's what we're
Watching The Boys. And this is, I'll talk about it more on Wednesday, but this is what the Watchmen movie should have been like.
Yeah, and isn't The Boys based on a comic though? It's based on
It
a
is.
comic.
Yeah, Garth Ennis comic.
That's
if I remember
right.
correctly.
Yes, it's a Garth Ennis joint.
Mm-hmm.
He likes to go places. He likes to.
He likes to go dark.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's his deal.
Because he did, what was the Authority was his, right? With the,
Yeah, and didn't he also do Preacher's his, isn't it?
A Preacher is his as well, yeah.
Yeah, Preacher's pretty dark. Let's see.
It is dark, yes.
The comic especially. I think the show's a little even brighter than that. Yeah, there he is, Garth Ennis. Oh wow, yeah, I'm really excited to see it. Some people might say, don't we have enough of corrupt, horrible stories about bad people? And I'm like, I don't know. We can always
Not if they're told in a good way. Like,
Yeah.
not if they're compelling stories. I think that's,
sure.
there's plenty of room for that.
This has Dr. McCoy in it, right?
That's right, exactly. Like I said, it's got a very urban feel to it.
Oh, now I get it.
It was a very, very obscure reference.
It's pretty good. Because in my head, I thought what you were saying was like
This gritty urban
Yo,
city.
it's the boys. It's your boy. Like that kind of urban.
Okay.
But what you really meant was Carl Urban.
I meant Carl Urban. Yeah.
I was a little slow on the uptake. It's the spider. It's the internal spider bites I have on my face. All right. We are going to Dunaway this thing up. Now, it shouldn't be any weirder than usual. I think this just works. Shouldn't be any different. That means phones are going to be open here shortly for you to call in and be a part of this thing and win some stuff. Today we have a valuable prize. Let's say it's worth $60 American dollars. If you're in
very good prize.
If you're in Canada, that's like 80 right now or something.
It
like
was
that.
a very good prize.
And as far as I know, this works anywhere. So if you do live in Canada and win this thing, you're going to be a happy camper. The number is 801-471-0462. And we started off by playing this. All right, time for us to play a little Babble Royale with Mr. Brian Dunaway, also here with us. Hi, Brian.
Oh, hi, Scott and Hotel Brian.
Oh, yes. Hotel Brian.
Hi, work Brian.
Yeah. It's good to have you here. Let's see if this worked this morning. Oh, cancel that. Hi, who's this?
This is Greg Forwalkman from Boston.
That's right. It's for Walkman.
It's Greg Forwalkman.
New name change.
Yeah, name change. That's like $80 at the court at the county, whatever. You just got to go down there and tell them you want to change your name to For Walkman, and they'll do it for you. They'll take
That's
care
it.
of it. Yep.
That's it.
Easy. Well, it's good to have you back on the show. We're going to play a little game with you. You know how it works, but Brian's going to explain anyway. Brian Ibbett, how does it work, and what can he win?
That's right, Scott. So, Greg for Walkman in Boston, I'm going to give Scott and Brian Dunaway a topic. They're going to go back and forth with answers for that topic. If one of them gives a wrong answer, repeated answer, or they take too long to come up with an answer, the win is going to go to the other player. Your job is to predict who is going to come out on top based on the topic. Today, you are playing for the aforementioned awesome prize, which is a copy of Sid Meier's Civilization 6 on Steam. This is great. What a great prize.
Yep.
And if that's not enough, Scott's adding another Mad Max mystery figure shipped directly to you. So quite the prize package here for you.
Big thanks, by the way, to D. Altair, who sent the Civ 6 code in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can only hear you, Scott.
Oh, well, that's no good.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
I can't hear anybody but you.
I can fix that. Hold on. How about now? Can you hear everybody else now?
Oh, that sounds probably a little better.
Okay.
That's
If,
going.
if it gets crunchy, somebody say something. So what Brian basically said is you won Civ 6 and you get another Mad Max figure. that's the bottom line.
But you have to work for it. You don't just get these things automatically. You have to correctly identify who is going to win. Oh, the topic today comes from a listener. I don't have the listener's name in front of me, but I am going to be using Apple Pencil and drawing on this list here, which is great. I love being able to do this.
All right.
On this list, I have every flavor of Pop-Tarts that Kellogg's.
Oh my gosh, dude.
There are 76 flavors. However,
Oh, wow.
yeah, I don't think you're going to get more than like 10 of these.
What?
Wow. I don't know if I'd be. Well, yeah, 10's maybe even generous. I mean,
well, you
Dunaway,
might do better than that,
Dunaway sounds really confident, though. I hear confidence.
Well,
in
no,
your voice.
I wanted to make sure I heard the full question. So we're just any Pop-Tart flavor that's ever been created or is current.
That's correct, exactly. Any Pop-Tart flavor that's ever been created now, but you got to be accurate. You can't just say, I'm not going to throw out some. You can't just say.
You can't just say rock salt Pop-Tart, right? You gotta come
because it might be rock salt and vinegar Pop-Tart.
Right.
Right.
Exactly. So it's got to be accurate, the flavor.
That sounds horrendous.
It feels like a good safe one that we could say
Right.
without it being a potentially real one.
Sure. All right, this sounds okay.
All right. So, Greg from Boston for Walkman. Who do you think is going to win this, and who do you want to go first?
I'm going to go with Dunaway to win, and Scott can lead off.
Okay. Honestly, Greg, you're making the right choice. I'm not feeling incredibly confident about this one. All right. I know that there are. Be careful here. There is a strawberry flavored one.
There is.
Okay.
There is the. I'm gonna.
Wait, but you gotta expand because there's frosted strawberry and then there's unfrosted
Well,
strawberry.
he just said flavors.
Are
He
they,
didn't. He didn't.
are they the same? Okay.
he said
but
flavors.
frosted is it's a difference. Go ahead. Evan.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this just to make things easy. There's only 4 unfrosted, and if you
Okay.
name those flavors in either frosted or unfrosted varieties, I'm gonna give them.
That'll work.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's too granular. Frosted strawberry Pop Tart is correct, and we're off to the races.
All right.
And I'm
Blueberry.
taking unfrosted strawberry off the table.
Nice.
Brian jumps in with
Blueberry.
There
Blueberry.
is a frosted blueberry plop tart, and there is
Plop tart?
and there is an unfrosted blueberry plop tart. So very good.
All right. There's a brown sugar one, I think.
There is a brown sugar one of the most popular flavors out there. Sugar.
Oh, keep
That's the one. That's the one that. Oh, you losing my voice?
Just for a second. Now you're back. You're back.
Yeah, you're good.
That's the one. If you want a really good, friendly Weight Watchers friendly sandwich, you take 2 Pop Tarts, toast them, and then put peanut butter and jelly on them, and make a sandwich.
And I
use the
actually
brown sugar
missed-
for that.
I actually missed what Scott had said too. Could you?
Oh, what did I say?
Oh,
Yeah.
Scott said frosted brown sugar.
Brown sugar. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh, interesting. Okay. How about the one of my favorites, the s'mores Pop Tart?
The s'mores pop. There it is, right there. My neighbor calls them schmores, by the way.
Schmores.
And we said no, it's not pronounced schmores. And he says, well, the apostrophe is
Schmores.
like an H. It's like no, the apostrophe is an apostrophe because you're saying I want some more of those.
Yeah, that's
That's
a
what s'mores.
Brian
How
is
many-
correct, but hold on. Is this
Right.
Dave neighbor doing that?
That is
Dave
crazy,
neighbor.
crazy neighbor Dave. Yes.
I can hear him arguing right now about
yes.
whether
He
it's
totally
s'mores or
totally
not.
was arguing about
Yeah,
that.
That's great.
All right, back to you, Scott.
Uh,
Oh yeah, and it was. By the way, the brown sugar is also brown sugar cinnamon. So, but we're going with it. It's okay. We're moving past it. Don't worry.
Fine. That's
Oh.
actually the brown sugar cinnamon is my favorite frosted.
Yeah.
That one's my. But what you gonna do?
I know there is this one because I'm a huge fan of it in other forms, not so much in a Pop-Tart form, but we bought them once and I thought they were gross. The red velvet flavored ones.
Yes, the red
those are
velvet
good.
Pop Tart.
Yeah.
I love those.
No,
I
you
love
don't.
those.
You don't. They're gross. They're gross.
You don't like those? I love
Yeah.
those.
No,
they're bad.
red velvet Pop Tarts, red velvet Oreos. Really, the only thing cupcakes are the only thing that really should be allowed to be red velvet. Not even
Not
full size cakes. Not even full size cakes.
Right.
Just cupcakes. Red velvet
Fine.
cupcake.
Right.
All right.
Apple cinnamons.
Apple cinnamons, also known as cinnamon apple. Nope, it's just apple cinnamon. Apple
It's
cinnamon
apple
Pop
cinnamon. I'm about
Tart.
to say. Right.
The apple cinnamon Pop Tart,
All right.
correct. All right.
I'm gonna say there's a peanut butter flavored one, probably.
Ooh, that one's my.
It might,
They're all my favorites.
it might be
There
peanut
is
butter
a-
and jelly. I don't know, but peanut butter.
Tell me what you're saying.
I'll just say peanut butter. There's probably just a peanut butter.
There is a peanut butter Pop Tart. Very
Okay,
good.
okay.
Yes.
But there's also a chocolate peanut butter Pop Tart.
Oh,
Chocolate peanut butter Pop Tart. Indeed, there is. Yes.
oh, really? That sounds
Yeah.
good. That's like eating.
Yeah.
You guys are doing great. All right.
Well, we have like.
Whoop.
Oh, now he's out. See that
What
thing?
hotel are you staying in, Brian?
Yeah, that thing he did. Bah! That's what yours was doing for a while. Dunaway, you back? Are you there?
Am I here?
Yeah, you're back.
Yep, there
You're
we go.
good.
Now we can hear you.
Okay. All right.
You just gleeked out for a minute.
Oh, I just said I said oh yeah because our break room is full. Literally, there is 3 rows of Pop Tarts.
Really?
Yeah, and they keep them coming all the time.
So your company.
Right.
Wow.
No. It's the break room. No, they don't provide them. We have employees who go and they stock it, and then we purchase the items.
Oh, that's a nice
Oh,
little
gotcha.
scam. A nice little racket they got going there. That's great.
Oh, it's a great. No, it's great for everybody. They don't charge too much, and it's just right.
Do they go over do they charge you more than they paid for them at the store?
It's hard to do the math, but it's not bad. I mean, it's way cheaper. I mean, it's basically 50 cents for 2 Pop Tarts. You're not going to find that anywhere cheaper
that's
than that.
great.
But I'm sure they make it. You know, they gotta keep it rotating.
Yeah,
Gotta
yeah, that's
keep
what
stock
that's my whole
Yeah.
life thing is keep it rotating. That's what I say.
Keep it rotating.
All right, I'm just gonna come up with some stuff because I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm now
absolutely.
out of ideas.
Listen,
so
there's
I'll say
76 Pop Tarts out there. You probably can guess a couple of these.
probably a raspberry.
Let's
Got
let's
it.
Let's go with the raspberry.
Let's
Is
go
it
with the
even-
raspberry.
Is it even a just plain raspberry Pop Tart? Not even doesn't say frosted or unfrosted. Is just a raspberry Pop Tart.
Yeah, they don't frost those things.
Oh really?
Only insane people eat the raspberry.
All right, back to you, Brian.
All right. One of our favorites that we have around here, they keep picking up, is the apple strudel Pop Tart.
Yes, the
And
apple
it's got
strudel.
kind of a different icing on it. It's not the straight flat icing. It's kind of like swirled around.
Is it still like an impenetrable
It's a
hard
little bit.
crust of frosting?
No. It's the sugar is still hard crusted, but the rest of it's a little softer. Especially
Okay. All right.
it's pretty decent. I like it.
Cool.
Wait, it's Dunaway's turn.
Nope, he just said apple strudel.
Oh, no,
Pop
right,
Tart.
right,
Nope,
right. Sorry.
He just said strudel.
Well, you went down a path. All right. Banana.
Banana's my favorite. What are you crazy? Who
Banana.
would put a banana in a Pop Tart?
Well,
Is that
that's a
one?
normal thing, a banana flavored thing. Wouldn't that be a thing you
I'm
do?
looking to see if there's any variety that includes
About to say,
banana.
I don't recall a
And
banana because I would be all on a banana.
Oh, come on.
We have a winner. Brian
Ah.
Dunaway just won.
You really? Are you serious? There's no banana flavored anything for
There's
that?
no
for that?
banana. No, nothing that even lists a banana. I'm surprised, actually.
They got like.
Oh, I take that back. There's a chocolate banana split Pop Tart, but I'm not accepting
yeah, not
banana.
fast, no.
No, because chocolate's your key thing there. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't count
Yep,
it either.
right.
Damn it, though. Like they've got like cookie flavors and shit like that. They don't have banana.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
cookie flavors
yeah.
are good.
All right,
All
you
right.
want to know? You want a really quick rundown of
Yeah,
some of these, some
yeah.
of the best ones.
Go for it.
American apple pie Pop Tart, Barbie Island Berry, and Barbie Sparkleberry Pop Tarts.
Oh my.
Let me tell you about the generic.
Janier. Is he back?
Let me tell you about the. right. Am I still here?
You're back.
You're
Go
here
ahead.
now,
Go
yes.
ahead. Tell us
Yes.
about the
I'm just
Janier. Tell us about the Janier. Go ahead.
Generic. So they every time they come out with a special brand, like they co-market with Barbie and that stuff. If it has any type of thing.
It's just going great today with everyone's
Just,
internet.
just bump it. Berries suck. How's
All right,
that?
berries
There
suck.
you go.
Oh, there you go.
Berries suck.
I like that. That's a good way of looking at
So
it.
you're saying you don't approve of the Disney Princess Jewelberry Pop Tart, huh? Is what you're saying?
Any,
I don't.
any of the co-branded stuff with berry flavor in it is always nasty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of agree.
What's the confetti cupcake, confetti cake, cinnamon
yes.
roll,
It's a really good one too.
guava mango for you
Oh.
hipsters out there. Hello Kitty Meowberry, hot chocolate, hot fudge sundae, ice cream sandwich, ice berry, maple marshmallow hot chocolate, orange cream, so like a creamsicle Pop Tart, pumpkin pie, Robo Berry Blast,
Robo or Lobo?
Sheriff Lobo Berry Blast.
Yeah.
BJ and the Bear banana pudding. It's great.
One that the wild cherry bloom Pop Tart, but if you look at the website I pulled this from, it says wild cherry blood Pop Tart.
Oh, nice. My favorite time of the year for Pop Tarts for the break room is right after a holiday
Yeah.
because once they expire, they can't sell them anymore, so they just put them on the table for free.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so like pumpkin, oh my god, every year so much pumpkin.
And let's be honest, these things will last years beyond their
They
expiration
will.
date.
Oh yeah, they don't go bad. But here's the other thing. I'm trying to imagine a workplace where it's just so many Pop Tarts. Like
I'll take a picture.
You
It's,
really
it's kind of
should.
depleted right now, but
Yeah.
the next time they come back from the store, I'll take a picture.
okay, that's super curious to me because in my mind I'm thinking, oh, bagels or a cake one day or a whatever, and
yeah.
you guys are just like gross with Pop Tarts.
You've never seen so many Pop Tarts in your life.
All right, I want to see more. Well, you know what that means, Greg. You win, buddy. Congratulations and well done on your pick. Nice job.
Hey, thanks, Scott. Hey, since I changed my name from your birthday, from the Post-it incident,
Yeah.
Have you tried the Walkman?
Yeah, it works. It's awesome.
Oh, it does.
Yeah,
Okay.
we found some old tapes that I made when I was like 14. The world will never hear these, by the way. Never will they hear
Come
these.
on.
Really? Oh no, they must. Like this is you recording yourself.
Yes, I used to run around making radio shows in my head.
You
It's-
cannot mention something like that and not give us a taste. Sorry, no,
All
that is
right.
that is against the rules of podcasting.
I might do that. I have to analog out of that thing and record it, but yeah, we're totally works. It works like it's new. It's crazy.
New patron level.
Yeah, yeah. We can do whatever we can to get it happening. This stuff will
great.
ship to you right away. All you got to do is send me your address. I know I have it because we've done this before, but send it to me anyway because I'm dumb. Scott at frogpants.com. See, that's what it is, people. I don't keep your personal info. This is a good sign.
Yeah.
So
Safety.
Yes.
It really is.
Send
what
that to
is.
me. Congratulations and well done once again, Brian Dunaway. I can't tell
Hey.
you what a pleasure it is to get beat by you.
Absolutely. And I just got the Stranger Things season 3 audio tape.
What?
Audio tape.
Yeah.
What is
yeah,
that?
Audio
the
tape.
cassette tape. The cassette tape.
I didn't know
I
that was
didn't
a
know
thing.
that was. Yeah, I didn't know that was such a thing. Does it have Mike singing REO Speedwagon songs on it, or what's going on?
It has them singing the Never Ending Story.
Real?
Oh,
Oh,
of course it does. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know
And
if I
I'm-
want that in my life, though. Do I?
And I don't know, but I just picked up one of these old school bookshelf tape CD player things for $10, and it sounds amazing. It sounds really good, which is weird. Weird.
It is weird. I still haven't watched that season. I gotta catch up.
You got to get caught up, man.
Everybody's seen it but me. I feel like I'm a loser guy. Yeah, here it is. Music from the Netflix original series Stranger Things soundtrack, $13.99, exclusive cassette format. Wow. Oh, it's got Material Girl on here. Howard Jones's Things Can Only Get Better. Pointer
Oh, sure.
Sisters. Oh, this is great, dude. This is just me growing up. What are they doing
It's
to me?
basically just the sound, like it's the soundtrack of all
our
the 80
lives.
songs they played on the show, with the exception of newly recorded versions of Neverending Story, huh?
Right, but what it is it's the musical transcript of our youth. Like
It is.
It totally is.
this is what we had, man. This is crazy. All right. Oh, it's streaming, so if you don't want to do the cassette thing like some kind of hipster.
What would be the point?
If you're some
Yeah,
kind of
exactly.
hipster
Just go
douchebag.
make a Spotify playlist if you're gonna do that.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
true. I'm trying to see if there's a oh, you know what? The streaming one doesn't have all the other licensed music.
really? It just has
Interesting.
the,
Yeah, it's just the other stuff. Like, let's see. Hold on. I'm gonna get in trouble here, but yeah, I think it's mostly just like series soundtrack stuff, like the score.
Yeah.
So maybe Brian's right. Maybe that hissing, terrible, freaking mechanical nightmare that he's playing it from, maybe that was the right idea. Dude, cassette hiss was a thing. I remember it. It was a thing.
totally
I hated
was.
it.
The struggle is real.
Yep. Dunaway, having you here is always just such a happy little hole in our hearts. Thanks for being here as always. The Brian Dunaway on Twitter. Anything else you want to say to the people?
Yeah, are we no boop show this afternoon? I heard some things were going on with you. Are we still going to be good for tomorrow?
Oh yeah. We're doing so the Boop Show. My doctor thing is in the morning, so I'm good.
Okay. Cool.
The Boop Show is tomorrow this week. Brian's got a thing, so we shifted it. But that worked out okay because today at 3:30, Kim and I are going to do Skim, so that'll happen this afternoon in its place. And then there was one other thing that was going to happen today. Oh, there's a new instance today, but it's not live. So it's a big weird day. Monday's weird today. Everything got kind of shifted around. But if you're looking forward to the Boop Show, it will be tomorrow afternoon, 3:30 Mountain Time, 5:30 Eastern. Just like it is normally today, but tomorrow. I guess I could have just
Thank
said
you.
same time as usual, but tomorrow. I could have just said that.
Tomorrow, but earlier because actually it's earlier because we're going at
Oh, because we have to.
Tuesday.
Yeah, because we have to beat Tom.
the-
Right.
yeah, the amount of misinformation that's coming out of this talk is
Everybody had a shift of schedules this week. Tom needed to do Current Geek early, so because of that, we're doing that show early. So we're doing it at 2:00 my time, 4 your time, right? Yes.
that's it. That's it. You nailed it.
And then Current Geek is at 4 instead of 5 my time. This is all coming out wrong. All right, Dunaway, stay out of trouble. See you later. Bye. All right. Brian?
Okay, are we done with that yet?
Yeah, we're done with that now.
Okay, thank God.
Thank the Lord on high. We're done with that now. Let's move on to this.
This is your radio newscaster with another exclusive sensational summary of world and local events.
The news is brought to you by
The TMS Patreon, where you can get all kinds of rad stuff. Your favorite morning show. Head to patreon.com/TMS for details.
I like that. Do that. We must pay the bills.
Yes, keeping the lights on.
I have a Colorado story, but I'm going to start with this one.
Okay.
This is actually a cruise ship where this happened. It's called the Britannia. And on this cruise ship, they had a huge brawl breakout, which must be a very interesting thing because you're out in the middle of the ocean. There's nowhere to go, right?
Yeah.
And to have something massive break out on the ship, like a fight, what the frick are you gonna do?
Exactly. You basically have all these people now who have to ride the rest of the trip together awkwardly in silence, and
it's pretty bad. Plates and furniture were reportedly used as weapons after a mass brawl broke out on the British cruise ship. 6 people were hurt as P&O's Britannia sailed to Southampton after a long week trip to the Norway fjords. A man, 43, and a 41-year-old woman have been arrested on suspicion of assault.
wow.
Good Morning Britain journalist Richard Gaysford. Sorry. Gaysford. Gaysford is, well, that's Miami Beach. Just kidding. Who was on board said, I mean, it's kind of a fortress of gay. It's good. It's good.
Yes, it's a gay's fort.
Yeah,
yes,
lots of gay going on. Everyone's gay. It's great. Let's see. Who was on board said an emergency tannoy summoned security staff to the ship's restaurant in the early hours of Friday. I don't know what a tannoy is.
I don't either. Yeah, an emergency tannoy.
Or tannoy. I don't know.
I mean, it probably sounds like an alarm, a klaxon of some sort, maybe.
Ooh, a klaxon. Listen to you.
Summon security staff to the ship's restaurant.
What if it was beep, 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 beep? What if it was that? I want to look it up now. Tannoy. Let's see what that is. Maybe we can play it. Tannoy Limited. British. Oh, louds. Okay. British manufactured set of loudspeakers for public address systems. So is it one of those big, like...
So it's the PA systems. Oh, like one of those big trumpety looking ones like on the cover of Depeche Mode's Strange Love album?
Yes, that's the kind I was thinking of. Or like the on MASH, Incoming Wounded, Incoming Wounded. Freaking... Choppers, yeah. Oh, I see. It's basically just a speaker tech. All right, well, that's boring. I thought it was going to be like a cool thing. Anyway. Writing on Twitter, he said, witnesses told me they were so frightened they had to hide as a family group fought. He said a violent confrontation ensued. People suspected of being behind the violence were confined to a cabin for the last day of the cruise. He said the violence occurred after the black tie evening. Black tie. Can't read shit. Black tie evening and an afternoon of patriotic card playing, partying on deck. Why did I read card playing?
I don't know. Little patriotic card playing at the break tie event.
Oh, I need to start over today. When large amounts of alcohol were consumed. Anyway, the whole thing, the buried lead here is that somebody was dressed as a clown, and one of these two people got offended by that and started the fight.
Wow.
Yeah. That's the part. Okay. That's the huge part of this that I.
However, the ship denies there was someone dressed as a clown.
Do they deny that?
That's the last sentence.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Howard P.O. denied there was someone dressed as a clown. Well, was there a clown or not?
You know, there was a clown, but it wasn't a passenger. We float down here.
Float down here, he said. From a little porthole.
That's right, exactly. Would you like a balloon?
Yeah, a balloon. Okay, this part I had to read because it's crazy.
Yes, it is crazy. The video of this is insane.
It's crazy. And all you religious nutbags, just stay away for a minute, okay? Because I don't want you telling me that this is like a plague sent by...
Oh, sure. Okay, I was wondering. Yeah, makes
Vegas
sense.
is the perfect target, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, whatever. Hordes of grasshoppers have invaded Las Vegas. And by hordes, we mean like massive swarms, man. Not fooling around, not kidding around.
Yes.
I'm going to quickly pull this up so that I
can
can
show by the way, that is the drink I'm now going to order the entire time I'm in Vegas. I'm going to ask for a grasshopper.
Oh, yeah, dude. That's a great idea. Is that a thing? Is that an actual
drink?
It is
a thing, yeah.
Oh, okay. That shows what I know.
Didn't you ever hear the joke? Grasshopper walks into a bar. Bartender says, "Oh, we have a drink named after you."
No, no.
Grasshopper says, "Oh, you have a drink named Carl?"
No, I haven't heard that joke. Or if I had, I wouldn't have got it. It wouldn't have made sense to me.
Right. Yeah.
Chat room, here's the pictures. Now I'm going to show you some video. This is crazy from this
The
guy's
Luxor
phone.
is the best.
Let's see. Put that up here. I wish I could go bigger. I can't. I mean, I can. All right, as you can see, so this guy's just walking around filming. I mean, look at that. Those are all flying, locusty, freaking grasshoppers, and they're everywhere. Like you're crunching, you're walking on them, over them, and there's no getting around it. And this is just the main part of the strip here. Look at this.
That's right. Grasshoppers direct to your door, $29.99.
Oh my gosh! And what's funny is obviously the streets are a little more cleared out than usual, because why wouldn't they?
Yeah.
But if you can still hear like automated voices going, "Get your tickets now for the best show on Vegas." It's just haunting.
Because
and
they're
weird.
in front of. It sounds like they're in front of the Casino Royale.
Yeah.
And so it's yep.
I don't like it. Look at that one right there. It's like a whirlwind of. Oh my gosh! All right.
Oh man.
There's science.
Benjamin-
Yeah, go ahead.
Benjamin 006 actually brings up a good point. So the grasshoppers are going to be on. They're migrating north. So by the time I get there in a couple weeks, or week and a half, they're going to be all gone.
Yeah.
However,
should be.
do we need to worry about spiders? Like what will all this rash of grasshoppers bring that's going to be different, right? Because it doesn't just have zero effect on wildlife.
Right. It's an ecosystem. I don't know. I mean, you're gonna have carcasses everywhere.
You think in a week and a half? I don't think.
I mean, they'll be just stuff crammed in like little corners. They'll have street sweeped it the best they can, but you're still gonna have
I mean,
bug
I think
carcasses.
the pool area is going to be the pool areas are going to be well maintained and cleaned out. Probably not in the bushes and trees and stuff, but I don't want to get in the lazy river and have this like 2-inch thick crust around the lazy river of dead grasshoppers.
Oh, that's so gross. That's horribly foul. Anyway, it's because of the weird. We've had a weird spring and summer so far, and this is unusual for that reason, but it's not like it's unheard of. There's some historical precedent for them migrating in this direction and then landing there.
The 7-year grasshopper infestation happens every 7 years.
That's right. But close your mouth. If you're there right now, just keep your mouth closed.
Yeah.
Don't breathe in too rapidly through your nostrils, and you'll be fine. And pretend you don't hear all that crunching under your feet as you walk down the thing.
Pretend they're the porn cards on the ground. Yeah.
Yeah. And if you end up with one in your grilled cheese sandwich, well, then what are you going to do?
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. I've never seen those streets so empty, especially at night. That's just crazy.
Yeah, that is.
They're all in the casinos.
Like now, actually, probably be a good time to go because the crowds are probably down for the entire time inside a hotel.
Well, I wonder how many get in, right? Like there's got to be a decent number of those that actually flew into the doors when they open them, and
sure.
even when they open them a little bit. So
a strange coincidence. The Spagnolos were just in Vegas. Oh, and then all these grasshoppers show up. Coincidence?
I mean, we're not saying they're the great dark plague bringers of the final times, end times, but maybe that's what we're saying.
You might be saying that.
Yeah. They're like the 4 horsemen of the wood apocalypse.
I wonder if how would this change jumping off the stratosphere? Like, would I go through a cloud of grasshoppers on the way down?
Yes, you probably would.
Probably would, right? Because I bet they're like, just flying around anywhere there's lights and stuff like that.
Yeah, and in the daytime, those things flourish. They don't hide. They like it out there in the heat. So we usually get a fair number of grasshoppers around here, but it's usually like late August, and they're definitely not in swarms like this. Like that's just crazy to me.
No.
Well, enjoy Vegas. Enjoy.
Yeah, and enjoy every place that's north of Vegas because they're coming your way. They're coming to a town near you.
Yep. If our seagulls weren't so stingy, they'd fly down there and eat them all.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
That's why we named them the state bird, and they ate all those crickets that one time. We got swarmed with crickets. Anyways, there's that. Hey, Colorado is in the news, so let's read this story.
Yeah.
Colorado driver replaces his taillight with a red sports drink. You sure this isn't Florida? It says Colorado.
It does sound Florida, doesn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm making a Gatorade turn up. Make a Gatorade turn up at the next light, and go 5 Red Bulls.
It's
you're there.
It's our new. All our GPS systems will start using energy drink directions. Colorado police say a driver tried to replace a broken taillight with a red sports drink. Denver news station KMGH TV. Do you know that one?
I do know them. Yep, they
All right.
are Channel 7 News.
What's their affiliate? Do they have an affiliate?
They are currently ABC.
ABC. All right. They change sometimes. Ours do. Ours change.
They did a few years ago, and I still I'm not completely caught up to it, especially now that with with everything streaming. Basically, we turn on 9 News, which is the NBC affiliate. KABC, I think, is what it is, and everything else is flip.
I can't remember the last time I watched the news.
Right? Yeah. Well, we watch the news every morning.
Yeah, well, that's good.
I know we're crazy. We like the local news.
It's all right. You get your local.
They show video of grasshoppers in Vegas.
Yeah,
is what they do.
Exactly. That's in your wheelhouse.
Yes.
Authorities say the driver was on his way to get a taillight fixed when officers stopped him on Longmont, 38 miles north of Denver. He put the red-colored bottled drink, where his car's rear light should have been. Officials say officers didn't ticket the driver, who was seen repairing his car later that day. They say the taillights prevented crashes. While we appreciate the ingenuity of his taillight, this is not a permanent solution. Unquote.
Duh.
Authorities say vehicles must have a red light that can be seen at least 100 feet or 30 meters away during the day.
It's funny. So I wonder if you went specifically to the store to get a bottle of Gatorade tape, sort of semi-transparent tape that you can put on. I see people doing that all the time, where they have a tail light out and they'll use semi-clear red tape and fix it that way.
I bet he just had one in his car.
Yeah,
just laying on.
But he still needed something to attach it. I mean, you don't just fit in the.
You don't think he just jammed it in there?
No, I don't think so. I'm guessing that he had to use some packing tape, some duct tape or something like that to get it stuck on there.
Luke Sightwalker says he sees it all the time.
I think he's talking about the red tape.
Oh.
I don't think he's talking about the.
Yeah, I've never heard of this I've never heard of an energy drink thing either. That seems.
They don't have a photo, unfortunately, of the.
You don't have to put on the red tape. Remember that old song? It's a classic. We're going to take a break. When we come back, Daryl will be here with the Trek Nerd. No Steven today. He is out with a thing for his son, so not here. So boo, but yay. Yay, but boo.
Yay, boo boo.
Yeah,
boo boo.
Yay, boo boo. So that'll happen, and we're looking forward to that. So stick around. We'll come right back after this song Brian's about to explain. What do we got?
Yes, we're going to Brian Dunaway's part of the country, Charleston. Close to Dunaway, not exactly, but to a 29-year-old named Keon Masters. He is getting ready to release a brand new album called Many Thanks. This is his solo debut, although he's been a part of the band Brave Baby for the better part of a decade. This is his first solo debut. A smooth and spazzy pop gem of 8 tracks that clocks in at a cool 28 minutes. We're going to listen to one of the songs from that. It is called Got to Love It. Here is Keon Masters.
All right, we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Join us, the Teen Titans, on our many great adventures. I am Starfire of the Teen Titans. Sausage!
The Morning Stream. That's my safety word.
We're back, everybody. Welcome back to the program. We will now...
I am Starfire of the Teen Titans.
Teen Titans. It's this guy in his 70s who does these short videos, and it's always one time it's on Shrek, then it's on the Teen Titans, then he's talking about Minecraft. It's very odd.
Does he have action figures or something, or what's he?
Sometimes
he
he dresses up. In this case,
okay.
he was wearing a red wig and a dumb-looking hat, and then had one of those Snapchat filters made his eyes glow,
Oh, sure. Okay.
and all this sort of dumb stuff. It was very,
Wow.
very weird, but he cracks me up, so I captured him.
YouTube, you're a strange, strange animal.
This guy, I don't even know what he's saying. Hold on. Wait, let me play it again. Hold on.
Something sausage.
Yeah. I don't know what the first part is.
Yeah.
But I love it, so I got it. That's why I like it.
Mortal Kombat sausage.
All right. Daryl, are you there?
I am.
Oh, good. Were you just listening to us? Is that why you're giggling?
Yep.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh, they're saying it's Portuguese sausage.
Portuguese sausage?
Yeah, let's hear it
All
again.
right, let's try it again. It must be.
I mean, now I hear it.
Is that a thing?
Still not as good as Veronica's.
No, hers is the best.
Hers is the best.
By the way, Luke Sidewalker in the chat was talking earlier about it. He goes, you guys remember Mahalo Daily? I love that show. That was great.
Oh, I totally remember Mahalo. Yeah.
I don't think you remember, or I don't think you knew that Veronica was actually on our show. Used to do a video game segment here.
Mm-hmm.
We miss her, but she's busy now with
She's
real
no
work.
time for us.
She has a real job. Let's see.
She did stuff on the
But somebody-
tip giver thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Go ahead.
On the what? Wait, Daryl, what? On the what?
Remember the tip giver?
Oh,
thing
yeah,
on the
yeah.
Instance?
Oh,
She was
yeah,
on
yeah.
there once.
Yeah, that's right. She's she used to be all over this stuff. Like she was all up in the Frog Pants world, and then she got a job at Adobe and said, "I'm done. I'll see you guys later. F off," she says.
Mm-hmm.
And
right.
actually, I may
Someone
get to
has
see her
plenty
soon.
of time for us is Daryl.
Yeah, Daryl always has time for us. Hi, Daryl. It's nice to have you here. I was going to play that
Not a big
sausage clip,
shot.
and I can't find it. Hold on.
Oh no, really?
Here it is. Wait, hold on.
Charge up your balls.
Nope, that's not it. Let's see. Sausage. Oh, there it is.
Sausage.
Does it feel longer, Brian?
Totally does. At some point, it's going to feel like it's the entire length of the show.
Oh, she's so great.
How about a booby?
Oh, I'll tell you what about a booby. All right, my wife's calling me for no reason. She knows I'm on the air. Hey, Daryl, let's get to it. Star Trek-y business afoot here on the morning stream. Daryl's the Trek nerd. Comes on the show. We talk about what's happening in Star Trek. We had a huge blowout last week, so we're a little bit in the afterglow of that. But Sir Patrick Stewart of the Queen's
Well,
Knighted.
that's always caused an afterglow.
Yeah, that's true. He said some things about the Picard Star Trek show. Tell us what he said, because what he says matters, right? He's the guy. He's the one we're looking to for this being good. If it's crap, we're going to blame him. If it's great, we're going to give him credit. So,
Well, we should, because he's also an executive producer.
oh, well then he's even more so, right? Like,
Yeah.
he's in charge. So what did he say about this show coming up?
He says this is darker than TNG.
Yeah.
It has renegades, and his crew is motley.
All right. So Nikki Sixx on bass.
Yeah.
Great. What does he mean by that? Like the renegades, he just means like these are smuggler types, Han Solo type folks, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's
Yeah.
going to get with his ragtag group and do whatever.
Right.
That's it. That's exactly the ragtag group.
Because he's not
Yeah.
going to be. This isn't some button-down Starfleet ship he's on.
No,
Like,
no,
you know.
no. He's not in Starfleet anymore. He's got to go save the day with his collected group of motley crew.
Ragtag bandits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And and in the trailer, there's lots of variation. You got a couple of Klingon-looking dudes. You got some kind of martial arts looking guy. Well, I don't know what his deal is, but he looked cool.
I think when he works his farm, it's with Romulans. There's 2 Romulans, I guess, that are helping him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do they have the shoulder pads while they're out there working?
I hope not.
That'd be awesome, man. Are they on?
Warbird tractors and combines.
Where'd the combine go? Oh, sorry, it was cloaked again. Yeah, I love the idea that they would integrate fully with the with their culture in the
Yes.
maintaining of his grape farm. So hold on though. He says darker. We all assume this. I mean, it's 2019. You don't
be lighter than TNG.
Yeah, the TNG was carpeted as hell. Like that's just the way that thing was.
Yeah.
So does that worry you, or does that make you think that you're excited? Like, where's that put you mentally?
No, it doesn't bother me. Just, I mean, if it was going to be dark and sinister and dirty and grimy, then that would be bad. But it's not going to be bright and cheery like TNG always was.
I showed the trailer to my kids and my wife while they hadn't seen it yet, and I didn't give them any hints as to anything that was going on. But we're all Star Trek fans here, and along comes the scene where Picard is walking toward what's supposed to be some Starfleet building, but is really just the Anaheim Convention Center. And they all did it. They all went, "Dad, that's the Anaheim Convention Center. Dad, that's BlizzCon." Like, they don't see it. I think they've made a mistake there. They need to, like, dress it up a little or add some.
I think that we're a rare, small subset of fans that are so familiar with the Anaheim Convention Center because we go there every year. I think that it's going to be okay. We're going to be fine.
A lot of Disney people go there, though, don't they? They see that. They're walking around. They go, "Oh, look at that down there. What's that?" Well, that's the convention center. I mean, I feel like it's just. I thought they would do something, like a little CGI to, like, tweak it up or make it taller or add some structure to it or something. I don't know. It just feels like. Zoe's probably right. She agrees with you. Maybe most people won't recognize it, but man, it hit me. I was just like,
hopefully they only show it for a second, and what we've seen is all we see of it.
Yeah.
Right, and they might be showing us there might be adding some more CGI stuff that they didn't have in the trailer. So
right.
It might get covered up by a big old Starfleet logo or something.
And seeing him stand there, I know right where he is. I know that he's not even through security yet. Like, he's got a long way to go. Has he even gotten his tickets?
He's still got to show his badge.
Right.
That's right. There's a food truck right here.
Yeah, that Viking food truck's right next to it. It's just a weird sight. But anyway, Dark has renegades and a motley crew. All right, I'm in. Smoking in the boys' room. Let's make this happen.
And they're almost done filming it, too. They filmed 8 episodes, and there's 2 to go.
Wow. So this is all post-production time. I'm sure they're already well into post-production on the first 8. Or the first bunch, yeah. And they're still only going to do 1 per week, right? This is not a binge show at all.
You could, but no, you're right. It's 1 per week, right.
Yeah, so somebody could just sign up for CBS All Access for a day, watch them all, and then turn it off.
Well, I mean, that's the way Netflix and Hulu and everybody works. It's just that they have a lot more content.
But Netflix and Hulu don't they have enough content to keep you there after you've binged Orange is the New Black. It's like CBS. They know people are going to sign up just to watch this, so they're going to string it out as long as they can.
No, you're right. They don't have near the content. But also, I shouldn't say Hulu. They do the same thing. They do the week by week, and it's Prime I was thinking of. I like the Prime Netflix way, but it requires you have a gigantic pot of content. And right now, CBS All Access has like 3 things I care about.
They do not have the gigantic pot of content.
No.
Yeah,
put on a new pot of content.
Yeah, put a fresh pot of content on. It's legal now in our state.
You know what?
Yeah.
I can no longer tell the difference between that smell and skunks.
Oh,
really?
Wait a minute. If skunk sprayed you or a pothead blew fresh hot pot all over you, you wouldn't know the difference between those 2 smells.
No, because I smelled
I
them.
think you'd know the difference. There's just a very skunkiness to marijuana once you become legal in your state. We're
Maybe
still
I just need
figuring
more
it out
skunks.
too.
Maybe. Yeah, you just not have enough skunks around you. You've just associated pot smell with skunk. You need more skunks.
Skunks are smoking it.
Yeah, that's how it works. The skunks get into the pot and you're screwed. You're a legal state, right, Daryl? You could go out right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The neighbors do that all the time. That's why I'm so used to it now.
Do you ever get a contact high from the neighbors?
Probably.
Yeah. Do you feel? I mean, like right now, how are you feeling right now? Are you feeling? I don't know, relaxed, paranoid? Like, what do you feel right now?
Yeah, all that. And I want Doritos really bad.
I want Doritos really bad, and I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't have anyone smoking pot around me. All right. Well, Daryl, stay away from the pot. And sorry, Discovery season 3 filming now. Also, that's happening.
Mm-hmm. They're on episode 3, so it's getting done.
Cool.
Yeah.
Have they given us a release date for that? I mean, just this fall probably.
No. Well, the Picard show is coming out first in early 2020,
Okay. Okay.
and then after that is Discovery.
They run the real risk, by the way, of the Picard show being so good that people stop giving a poop about Discovery.
Sure. I mean, you run that risk with
Maybe,
everything,
but
though, right?
they
Yeah.
want all Trek all the time on All Access, so that's what that's all
People
about.
are definitely like one more than the other
Yeah, probably. I mean,
Yeah,
maybe, and that's
everybody's
good, I guess.
gonna like one more than
with
the other.
everything.
It's a little like when TNG was running simultaneously with early DS9, and then late DS9 was running simultaneously with Voyager.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there was any crossover between Voyager and Enterprise, though, was there? I don't think so. Pretty sure
No.
that started way later.
Just because
Yeah.
the timelines were so far apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Discovery a lot. I just, well, whatever. More Star Trek is good for everybody, as far as I'm concerned.
And they're going to be very different.
Yeah. Did you hear Tarantino? Did I talk about this? Tarantino said that he would be just fine if his last movie he ever made was a Star Trek movie.
He said that
Yeah.
on Kimmel, or was about to say that on Kimmel, and Margot Robbie showed up and interrupted him. Kimmel was just asking him about Star Trek being his final movie.
Yeah.
And he was in the process of getting ready to answer that, and Margot Robbie showed up and distracted everybody,
Man,
as she does.
That's what she does.
Yes.
She, because he was promoting his new thing, his Hollywood deal, his 3 days
Yeah,
dead
yeah.
people in Hollywood. What's it called?
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Once Upon a Time. I heard good things. Tom Merritt raved about
I've
it.
I've heard good things too. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, I'll go see it as well. All right, Daryl. Well, this is great news for Star Trek fans, of course. Daryl's the Trek Nerd on Twitter. You can also find him at This Week in Trek at thisweekintrek.com. Is there anything else you'd like to tell the fine people at home?
Just ga ga ga.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
great.
gaga.
It's an old thing that we still do. All right, Brian, mashup time. Are you ready for a
Yes,
mashup?
I'm ready for a mashup. Hit me
Okay,
with a mashup,
good.
Scott.
Right square in your face. Here comes the mashup of a lifetime. This is called Des Lope, and it's from last week.
My favorite rapper, Des Lope.
Des Lope. He's killing it still with all his sick rhymes. All right, here it is. It's Monday mashup time. Enjoy. Yeah, we are going to set up our shit.
I'm in the mood for soup, but I don't want to cook
I don't want to cook it. How do you do no-cook soup? Hi, I'm Joe's prostate, and I live alone, just in front of Joe's scrotum. Oh, sorry, rectum. Yeah, if the last movie I make, that'd be great. Show me your feet. You know, old
I
monster
can't
ball.
remember her character name in Swordfish, but
Breasty McBreasterpants. Was
yeah, sunburned booby lady.
Yeah.
Just pick a knot hole and shove your money in there, eh? It'll be safe. We'll put your name on it, eh?
Yeah, don't worry about it. This is the oak day.
Just carve your name into the area right above the knot hole and then put your money in there. And then when you want your money, you just come and get it, eh?
Yeah.
There's a. I'm sure that noise that I just made will get capped out.
Oh, he's pooing. He's pooing in me garden.
Me garden.
Hi, I'm a white guy who likes hip hop.
I like the hip hop.
And Boomhauer's going to be there. Dang old man just talking about settle down, man. But no, none of that happened. Whoa, what happened? Neurourethra. All right, so.
And it's long in case you need it. We don't need the whole thing, but if you need it to go on, it can. So
long in case you need it.
I just want to be naked with a big ass belt on.
I do the same things with things you suck on. I completely just lose it and bite.
I was really working hard not to give Jamie any ammunition in that whole description of my love for atomic fireballs.
Gave him a whole clip.
Sometimes I'll just keep them in my mouth for hours and suck on them.
Yeah.
Who was
Oh, that was it was a rapper.
Tricky? Not Tricky. Is
Nope.
it Tricky?
Nope.
It's Ford?
Des Lope. Des
Oh,
Lope.
Most Def. Most Def.
Most Def.
Des Lope. There we go. We've both demonstrated our
That's good. Demonstrated your. Oh, he left us hanging, Jamie. What was he going to say at the end?
demonstrate our knowledge of two white guys' knowledge of hip hop.
Oh man. All
Des
right.
Lope.
Des Lope. All right. Well, that was great. Carter and I
That
were
was
trying
great.
to cast this Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy TV show that's coming, and we really got
Figure out who'd be
stumped.
right.
Yeah, we got stumped. We don't know who to do. I mean, it was easy to say things like, "Well, wouldn't it be cool if Arthur Dent was played again by Martin Freeman, and then you could have Cumberbatch come play for what's his name?
Fudd?
No, the other one.
Ford Prefect?
Yes, Ford Prefect.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, that'd be great, but there's no way they're going to do that. They're not going to team up again and be a thing again. So it's hard to figure out who's going to be who in that show. I'm very curious
Yeah.
about how they cast that thing. Hopefully.
Bill Nye has to be involved somehow. How do you have Bill Nye involved?
Well, who was he in the
Oh,
movie?
he was
Slarty Bartfast in the movie.
That's right. Yeah. Okay.
So he could come back and do something though. I would have no problem with that. Let's see. Who do you have as
Oh, Tom
Trinity?
Holland could be your Arthur Dent.
A little too young though. He needs to be
That's true.
curmudgeon-y
That's
and
true.
middle-aged.
Yeah, that's right. He does need to be older.
Maybe. I just don't know. I just can't. I don't know.
Mhm.
Like I still think, the movie's got its problems, but I think that Martin Freeman was incredible casting. He was perfect for it.
Mhm. He was perfect for that.
Couldn't have been better. So now what do you do? I don't know. Arthur Dent's an important character. Trinity doesn't have to be American. In the book, she's British. So you could be whoever. And you can't just go fantasy casting. You have to figure out who's going to have time for this. You know what I
Right.
mean? It can't be some famous movie cast. It has to be like TV people.
You're probably not going to get. Well, you might get Kate Blanchett. Something. I don't know what.
Maybe, but I don't think it'd be like a regular. I can't see her doing regular TV. I don't know why.
No.
I don't think she needs to or something. John Mulvaney, sure, but they need to be British. David Tennant, great Ford prefect. That's a good idea.
Oh, David Tennant's a good choice. Yeah.
John Cryer, holy cow, you guys. These are terrible ideas.
Actually, don't do David Tennant, but pull in
Michael Sheen?
Frost Nixon guy.
Yeah, Michael Sheen.
You did say Michael Sheen.
Yeah,
Cut out. Michael Sheen as Arthur Dent would be pretty good. He's got that kind of nervous energy. that
Just
would
put those
probably
guys
work.
together again.
Too soon after Good Omens. You'll look at that and you'll be taken totally out of it.
Yeah, probably. I almost wish they would have waited now because it's perfect. Anyway, prefect. It's prefect.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna leave. We're gonna be done. I want to thank everybody for being on today's show and listening and being here for us. A reminder that there is no show tomorrow. Brian's driving and I'm at the doctor. There's no show happening. It's just not going to be a Tuesday show.
It's just not going to happen,
Yeah.
no matter how much you ask.
That's right. So you're not going to have some uncomfortable half hour of me arguing with jury. It's not going to happen tomorrow. But we'll be back on Wednesday, and then Thursday, and then even Friday we'll be here. So it's hardly a blip in your schedule. You're just going to lose the one time, and then everything else smooths itself out.
Oh, we'll make up for it on the back end of this week. I promise you. I'll be
Yeah.
back on my regular mic tomorrow, or Wednesday, and all will be good.
All will be well. Yes, jury's out tomorrow. Zoe.
The jury's out.
I get it. That's very funny. That's it for the show. Thanks for all of you who joined us today, both live and later. The website you want to head to and help us out with is patreon.com/TMS. We'd really appreciate it. There's lots of cool levels on there. We're about to enter a new month. Perfect time to join up. That's at patreon.com/TMS. Let your support be heard. And we thank you for it. Frogpants.com/TMS for everything else. All right, Brian, you brought a second song today to play. What would you like to do?
did. This one is not a request. This is one, well, I take that back. It was a request from somebody on Twitter who just suggested that I check it out, and I love it. Rebellious Chi on Twitter reached out to me and said, hey, have you heard this song Close to Me? It's a cover by Khaki King. She released it on her Everybody Glows B-Sides and Rarities album a couple years back. It's a cover of the song by The Cure, and it is fantastic. Here is Khaki King, K-A-K-I-K-I-N-G. So lots of K's in there. Khaki King and her cover of Close to Me.
See you guys Wednesday. This show is part of the Frog Pants Network.
Frog Pants Network.
Get more shows like this at frogpants.com.
Here we go.
Nice. Hey, did you see that Metzen photo Metzen put up of his awesome
Yes,
living room?
Doctor Strange cosplay.
You see that freaking giant steel solo and carbonite thing on the wall?
Hanging above the fireplace. It looks amazing.
It's so badass. And I didn't notice it at first, but others pointed out that behind him and just behind the couch over there, life-size C-3POs and R2-D2 standing there.
Oh, wow.
He's a nerd.
He is a nerd. He's one of the best kinds of nerds.
Nerd. A nerd with lots and lots of money.
Yes.
All
Worst
right.
kind of nerd.
It's the worst kind of nerd. All right. Let's do a title pick and a hoo-ha.
Sure.
Here. Oh, Nightbot's down, is it?
Oh, yeah,
Or is
it
it
is.
Showbot's down? Oh, it is down. Oh, there's nothing here. Weird. Okay.
So throw your titles, just type them into chat here. Oh my God, we're going to get a wall of titles.
Yeah, give us a bunch of titles, guys. Oh, look what Icor did. What? Icor kept track of a bunch of stuff.
Look at that.
All right, I'm going to copy that out, and then we'll pick and choose out of that for some of these here. I'm going to do keep checking the bottom, or keep checking to see if the bottom is good. I just like that as a title. So that's our title. What else we got here? Who ordered a sausage party?
That's good. Only insane people eat the raspberry.
Let me get that one in there.
Floating with the hoppers. I don't know what that one is. You don't have to put on the red tape.
Hold on a second. I'm just cutting and pasting here, getting these hashtags out, or these bang things out of here. Only insane people eat the raspberry. Co-branded berries. Oh, let's see. Let's get rid of that one.
You need more skunks.
That's just the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
3 dead people in Hollywood.
I couldn't think of the name. 3 dead people in Hollywood.
Sensitive epidermis is pretty good.
Let's see. Yeah, that one's good. Floating with the hoppers. What the heck?
I don't know what that's. Oh, the right. The grasshopper is floating in the lazy river.
Right. You have to put red tape. Let's see. I think I got all that we need here.
Okay.
All right. Who do we have? Just Daryl today. Trek nerd.
Just Daryl today.
And more.
Let's see. Lean and moist is a separate one. Put a between that one.
Lean and moist start. Oh, you're right. Lean and moist starts with a T, ends with an S. Back in town.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Starts with an E, ends with an S, and they're back in town. I'm
Yep,
going to
that's a
change that
separate
ends
deal.
to not be capitalized, 'cause that's weird. Only insane people eat the raspberry. A cacophony of information. 3 dead people in Hollywood. 2 horsemen of the wood apocalypse. Trek nerd and more. Okay, we're good.
Cool.
All right. Let's do this, and then Brian can bask in the sun of the beautiful desert.
Oh, I'm gonna go hit the fitness room.
Fitness is good. Okay, here we go. It starts in 3, 2, 1. Coming up on TMS, who ordered a sausage party?
Lean and moist.
It sounds like an answer to my question. Starts with a T, ends with an S, and they're back in town.
Only insane people eat the raspberry.
A cacophony of misinformation.
3 dead people in Hollywood.
2 horsemen of the... Shit. 2 horsemen of the woodpocalypse.
Trek nerd and more on this episode of The Morning Stream.
Nice. Let me paste that in there. Paste. Oops. I just erased the entire show, but it's back because I undid it. And we got it!
Woohoo!
Brian, I wish you a great time in the gym.
Thank you, sir.
Don't make sure you see someone weird and have a story to tell us.
Oh, I hope so, man, because it's been too nice here. Like everything's been good and fun and appropriate.
It's not right. We need more wackadoo.
We do need more wackadoo.
More wackadoo. All right, have fun. Safe drive tomorrow. I'm sure we'll talk in between, but we'll talk
Sounds
to you
good.
later. Thank you all very much for being here today. I am having a weird day because I got to do a thing I don't want to do next. See, I have an hour and a half before I have to do it, but I have to do it, and I'm stressed about it. Skim is today at 3:30. In fact, you know what? Let's update the calendar now so that it's showing all the proper stuff. So it's a little whacked out today and tomorrow. Skim is changing today to 3:30 p.m. The normal boop time. That's just for today. For a couple of reasons, mainly that I better make a note on this. All right. That's at noon and then 3:30. Okay, so 3:30 Scott and Kim show, and then tomorrow the Boop show is at 2. The morning stream normal. Frog Pants Plays might be a little short because of the Boop show. I don't know. And then 4 p.m. for Current Geek. It's bumped up an hour because Tom got tickets to something and needs to leave early. So both these days are a little jacked. But things even out the rest of the week. Well, except, and there's no show tomorrow. What am I saying? I have my doctor's appointment tomorrow. I can delete that, so that's going out. But I'll be back in time for Frog Pants Plays. Okay. The calendar is now up to date. So if anyone uses that, it's right there on the Twitch page or on frogpants.com. That'll tell you all the dates or all the times. Okay, that's going to do it for us today. Thank you guys so much for hanging with me, and may we all meet again here later for additional content. Why, that's the dream and the hope of all content creators, is that we get to do it again. Bye now.
Give me nothing to do but roll around heaven all day.
Mr. Rimley, why did you call and ask me to come down to this auction?
Because we can do Mr. Harris a favor. Willie took advantage of him, and, well, you know how Mr. Harris is. He's a babe in the woods.
I know he is, but what's that got to do with it?
Well, being a babe in the woods...
Oh, babe in the woods. I thought you said aged in the woods.